Dave Tiger Williams joined the NHL 14 years ago with Toronto. He brought color and hustle and a brawling style that would earn him the title hockey's most penalized player. After stops in Vancouver, Detroit, and L.A., he was released this week by the Kings. We talked to him at his home in Los Angeles.
You know, when it happened on Monday, I was kind of in shock because I must have been, because I didn't know what to say, and that's the first time that's ever happened. And then yesterday it was, just kind of getting organized, and, and here we are in the third day, and I don't know what's going to happen. I went and worked out today. I got to try to find some ice time, so I'll be ready to go, whoever gives me the big call.
Why did they release you?
I don't know. I mean, obviously you talked to them and asked them. I just walked in there Monday morning, and Rogie and Mike just said that was it. And I never really asked them. I don't think it really mattered to me.
Tiger, Lanny McDonald has a book out, and he's not too happy with you. He says the Tiger I knew in Toronto is not the same one who admitted he tried to break my ankle in a playoff series a few years back. He says his respect for you diminished after that. What's your comment?
Well, Lanny McDonald wants to go to the net and dive like a duck all the time and take advantage of my situation and put me in 2 minutes in the penalty box that could jeopardize my team and so on and so forth. I wouldn't do that to another guy, and so if he wants to play that way, then when he dies, he better hope he's out of the way, because I'm gonna smash him right into anything that's happened. That's what happened there. McDonald, every time I was near him, when I had to check him that whole series and we beat him out, he'd dive all the time. And I would be the go to that. And I says, the next time he does that, it'll be his last time.
Tiger, there seems to be a trend among the clubs this year to get some tough guys on the roster. Do you think that fighting is the in thing again in the NHL?
The tons and tons of rules they brought in since I've been in the game about fighting seemed kind of stupid to me many a night. They never enforced the friggin' rules they had there before. The National Hockey League rule book should have this on the cover. The latitude on it is just incredible. They have a rule, but there's a rule. The rule is for the first period, then there's a rule for the third period, there's a rule for the playoffs. They never call the rules, and like, look at the NFL, the NBA. They call it a penalty no matter what time of the game or when's the game being played and what the score is. We don't have that in our sport.
Coming back to fighting for just a moment, as a fighter in hockey grows older, the trend seems to be less fighting or less inclination to fight. As one of the tough guys in hockey, do you find it harder to get up for the games and reluctant perhaps to fight as often as you once did?
The reason why I'm sitting here, Brian, I'm in my 14th year, is I did things the same every game. I didn't decide after 6 or 7 years, decide that, geez, now I'm a great skilled player. I don't have to do these things anymore. And I just kept playing the same way. A lot of guys after 6 or 7 years, they decide that they want to do something different. They forgot what gave them the job. I've never did that.
So you're not done like dinner yet, Tiger?
Not done like dinner yet. You got that right.
Who wants the Tiger? Well, the Cat does in Hartford. Emile Francis signed him on Thursday, knowing his leadership and rambunctious style may be an inspiration to the struggling Whalers.
What a classic, Tiger Williams.
I don't think anybody's hurting anybody these last few. Now, that might have done some damage had it connected.
And I'll tell you, that's misconductville right there.